Good afternoon, Saline. I'm Tiarra Braddock here at Redfern.
Today we look at people's opinion of living in Michigan and a personal profile on a student here at Saline.
All this and more on this episode of...
On this episode of
SHS Today.
SHS Today.
The time for prom is here, and for all juniors and seniors to party under the stars, or in this case, under the sea. Tickets are still available for $30 tomorrow night at the door. Be safe and responsible tomorrow and make it a beautiful night to remember.
Next week, NHS will be going around to tables during lunch to help raise money for the Backpack Project. This project benefits Detroit elementary schools by providing backpacks for disadvantaged students. See Jenny Ozor for more details. Through rain, sleet, and snow, a Saline student has biked through it all. Ryan Marcus gives us the story on this persistent student you've probably seen on your way to school.
Have you ever wondered what special talents and hobbies we have here at Saline High? I'm Ryan Marcus here to take a closer look on this person's special hobby.
I'm Katie Gilbert. I ride my bike every day. I started last year in 8th grade after spring break because my brother and I rode our bikes during spring break a lot, and then it just seemed natural that we keep riding, and this is just another way to ride. It's a lot of fun. I don't have to worry about anything else. It's just relaxing and biking, and don't have to worry about school or homework or problems or anything.
I also had a chance to talk to Katie about her daily bike routine and when she doesn't ride her bike to school.
2.25 miles. It's not that bad. I think I'll continue riding my bike through high school because I can't picture myself like riding the bus or anything. When my mom tells me I shouldn't, that's about it. She doesn't like it when I ride during like a blizzard or thunderstorm, really strong winds or rain, snow.
Well, Saline, you never know what special talents and hobbies are around you at Saline High. I'm Ryan Marcus here, putting the brake to this package. Back to you guys in the studio.
It takes a lot of strength to do what you do, Katie Gilbert. Keep it up.
On Wednesday, May 8th at 6 p.m. in the Saline Middle School Auditorium, there will be a powerful screening of the documentary Bully. Admission is free. This film highlights the serious issues of bullying across our country. In addition, it is helping raise awareness to the warning signs of bullying and what you can do to help prevent it. Following this documentary, we will lead a panel discussion with local officials and the things we can do in the Saline area schools to prevent bullying. We have an outstanding panel organized for this event, which includes local police officers and school representatives.
Please note that this documentary is rated PG-13 and was almost given an R rating. There is some explicit language and the content of this film is fairly mature. To learn more about the Bully Project, go to thebullyproject.com. Here's the clip of the trailer.
My voice is not going to fall silent. I will go to my grave until a difference is made.
We reached out to parents that have lost kids, parents of kids that are being bullied all over the world, and it took off like wildfire.
All it takes is for one person to stand up.
Be the difference. Go out and find that one child, that new kid standing over there by himself. Be willing to stand up for him.
Love it or hate it, how do you feel about living in Michigan? Eric Leonard headed to the state's capital to get citizens' opinions of the Great Lakes state.
From the Big House in Ann Arbor to Mackinac Island, the state of Michigan has many great attractions. With 4 major professional sports teams and many well-respected collegiate athletic programs, the people of Michigan always have a sports team they can follow. Despite all the good in Michigan, there are many things that people are not so fond of, one of which being the constantly unpredictable weather in our state. I'm Aaron Leonard from Saline High School, reporting in Lansing at the MIPA Spring Conference, and I went out into our state's capital to find out some people's favorite and not so favorite things our state has to offer.
My favorite thing about the state of Michigan is the varied terrain that we have. We have beaches that look like Malibu. We have forests that look like Yosemite National Park. And we have so much water and inland lakes.
An outstanding majority of the people we met talked about the weather in Michigan, both good and bad. But overall, people generally like the change of seasons.
My favorite thing is the seasons. I like the seasons. I know people complain about how long winter can be, but I enjoy it.
My very favorite thing of Michigan is the change of seasons, being able to get excited about each spring and then going into winter and then fall and the activities that go along with that.
Well, those are all the things people are fond of about our state. Let's find out some things people aren't so fond of.
My least favorite thing about the state of Michigan. I like the snow, but sometimes it sticks around a little too long.
I would say the weather to me is the toughest part because typically those beaches that you would see like that along Lake Michigan and Lake Huron, if they were going 12 months a year, it would be terrific.
As you can see, we live in a very diverse state that has many things to offer. I'm Aaron Leonard at the Memphis Spring Conference in Lansing, signing off.
Speaking of spring, here's Tristin Clark with this week's sports and weather in our new location overlooking Hornets Stadium.
Thanks guys, I'm Tristin Clark here to give you an update on your Hornet sports and a look at your weekend weather that will be shaping your prom weekend. This past Tuesday, the mighty Hornet Runners went up against the Huron River Rats and blew them away with a score of 132-7. Great job guys. And on that note, our track team also has one of their most important meets of the season today. It is called the Golden Triangle. Our Hornets have been tirelessly preparing for this meet and many other difficult meets to come. Many teams from around the state will be here to compete. Make sure you check it out at the track after school and support your mighty Hornets. Now for an inside look at our Game of the Week. This week's Game of the Week was the baseball game this past Saturday, in which our mighty Hornets faced off against the defending state champions, the Hudsonville Eagles. We may have taken a little long to heat up as we lost the first game 10-0, but eventually we caught on fire, winning the second game 10-2. Win or lose, our Hornets played really hard and gave it their all in the end. Great job, guys. Runner! And now for your weekend weather. Thank goodness our spring is finally warming up. Today will be partly sunny with a high of 75 and a low of 50. The weekend looks constant with your prom Saturday being mostly sunny with a high of 67 and a low of 44. Leave your umbrellas at home and ladies, bring a sweater for the chilly evening. And finally Sunday we'll have scattered showers with a high of 75 and a low of 45. Well, that's all for this week's sports and weather. I'm Tristin Clark, back to you at the desk.
Well, that ends another episode of SHS Today. I'm Tiarra Braddock.
And I'm Redfern. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend, Hornets.